How it do, how it be, how it is. Taco, would you like to continue the fun little thing you were talking about?
Nope, I'm good.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Did you guys know that Feff's favorite animal is a koala?
Don't do this to
Super
me.
duper. Best animal. No need to change. It's perfected.
They you know, God really did something special.
There's
with that
nothing
one, you know?
wrong with them.
You know, I
At
do
all.
think that koalas are probably the best scientific proof for atheism. That is not intelligent design.
Oh, no. On
Not
the contrary,
clarified.
I think it is perfect proof that there is a God and he's very funny.
There is a God, and he
He
has a
looked-
sense of humor.
He looked down on those little shits and was like, "Man, you guys are trying really hard to do what you're doing. I'll make it possible."
I think it's more like, what if I made an animal that's so goddamn stupid that it would rather eat shit it's not supposed to than ever eat anything it's supposed to because it loves getting high.
Oh my god.
It's such a stoner that it would rather do that.
All right, everybody.
Now I'm just imagining a bunch of koalas in like those Rasta hoodies that are like, you know, the ones that I'm talking about? They're made out of like burlap-ish.
Yeah.
Ah, stupid fucking marsupials.
Hi, welcome in.
So now that that's over, real quick, Jared, do you have anything you'd like to talk about centaurs? And then we should get into that
How do
real
you feel
quick.
about Kiwi cages?
Oh man.
Where do they wear pants? Let's continue on.
Where does
Do we all have like an animal that we like that we hate? Because I hate dolphins.
I don't like sheep. Sheep are stupid.
Why hate sheep?
Sheep are
probably-
idiots.
Well, yeah, but they
If
grow
one
cotton,
sheep-
you know, wool.
If
I
one
almost said
sheep
cotton.
runs into a river, first of all, it will drown.
Okay.
The rest of the sheep will follow them into the river and die. That's
That
why
makes-
we have shepherds, because they're so dumb that you have to constantly be watching after them. If you take a sheep and you pick it up and you turn it over and you put it on its back and manage to somehow keep it on its back, it will eventually blow up. Not like detonate and go everywhere, but like it.
Okay, so
Sounds
Luna,
like-
what's your animal?
What's your hated animal?
I'm trying to think. At this moment, I can't think if there's an animal that I hate, but don't get me started. The misunderstanding and demonic demonization of wolves.
Ooh.
Wolves are
Okay.
good
Luna-
boys.
Classy.
Luna, have you ever had a negative thought?
Luna is, I would say, the most neutral good to lawful good person in this group.
Yeah.
I'd say
Oh,
Feff,
easily.
Feff tries to do good a lot. I think Feff is neutral good to chaotic good spectrum. Taco is expressly in the neutral territory. Sometimes he's evil.
What's Jake and Jared?
Jake,
Jared Centaurs.
Jared Jared, in my opinion, I do my job and I keep my mouth shut. That to me is neutral good, but also he would fuck with someone if given the opportunity to fuck with someone. So I'm gonna put that once again in like neutral territory. Jake is a very happy, sweet boy, but Jake is also, I think, more than willing to follow the rules if it means fucking someone else over. So I think I'm gonna put him in the lawful neutral territory.
He uses the rules to ruin.
I feel like of us, like, I might be the most like outwardly spoken on like the like, oh, I'll go scorched earth on a motherfucker. Like I'll get real petty, but like Jake has that like beautiful, like nicest boy, best boy, top like 7 inches of layers. And then if you like push through all of that, then it's just like Sauron is living like underneath that.
And he's got receipts.
Yeah, and he's like ready.
All right, now that we
Look, if you get that far, you deserve it. You know, it's like
Yeah, you had to work to get there.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in. It is Thursday, which means we are playing Windfall, the Western-themed kind of dark gothic horror campaign that we've been playing here for, gosh, a year and a half now and some change. That's crazy.
I have to challenge this. I need to ask, where are the gothic motifs? Because when I hear gothic horror, I go like Innistrad, vampires, like that sort of stuff. Am I just like blind?
No,
The gothic notes I'm curious about.
I'm gonna answer your question by running the session.
Okay, heard.
Yeah.
Scare me more, God.
Thank you everyone for being here and everyone that's tuning in.
Oh no!
This is what it's like hanging out with us. This is just us. Like, we're not putting anything on. We just are like this. It's the best spot.
Don't smite me.
Oh no! I'm a little sinner.
I'm in such an unbecoming position to be smited, God.
Oh no, Step God. What are you doing, Step God?
I'm making koalas. Shut up.
Okay. All right. Let's do this.
Maybe the Holy Spirit's
shut
like
up
a
the
deadbeat
door.
stepdad. Like God's out there like making people and stuff, and then like the Holy Spirit's like in the fucking garage with a 6-pack and a wife beater on, be like, oh man, these koalas are gonna be fucking sick.
Look what guys, I gave him permanent chlamydia. Why? They fucking.
We can't let them last. Jump cut to now, and they're like, why do they like them? The humans
Stop
treasure the
conserving them. They're
koalas.
trying to die.
There's one person in the chat who like loves koalas, and we're just ruining everything.
Well, they should know that they love koalas for all the wrong reasons. They look cute. That's where it ends. 'Cause you know
I
what
think you
is
could
cute?
also like enjoy koalas on like the level of like the way that you can like enjoy the Imperium of Man from 40K, which is like it exists despite itself. Like it doesn't exist because of the things that it does. It exists despite the dumb shit it does.
Koalas being 40K is an absurd
40 koalas.
absurd comparison.
Oh man.
Okay.
People who like the Imperium because they think they're good guys are terrifying. Stay away from those people.
Yeah, those are not good people.
Oh, those people are what we in the business call punchable, you know.
Oh man.
Okay. So,
Anyways.
thank you all for
Gothic
being here.
horror.
I'm very yes. Thank you all for being here. We have 3 weekly streamed campaigns here at the Long Shot Table. I am SirFeffers, the humble dungeon master of the Long Shot Table. And it is my honor to present to you Windfall. Last we left off, the party snooped around in the mine they now own. As we know, Lord Ramus, being the level 20 kind of corrupt politician, bought up all the diamonds for a publicity stunt that was a lot of along the lines of like, no one should die under my rule, kind of a thing. So there has been a huge monopoly of diamonds, and after the party kind of helped out the Baron and Lord Ramus himself, they found themselves in possession of a mine. Thank you. Journeying out into the rusts, a barren wasteland where the sand is like this strange blood glass that seems to be the manifest form of a dead god. They discovered deep in said mine a anomaly, a strange disjunction in the magical ley lines that seep across the land. Dodger then began to start forming connections with the absurd insanity that is in his that is in his book, and the connections with this pooling of magic that is now seeping into this mine due to some kind of issue. So of course they said, gross, boarded it up and moved on. And we are currently heading northward towards the Dwarven faction. And we're going to see what's going on up there. Let's get to the cast and crew, starting us off with Offbeat Outlaw.
What up? My name is Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me on YouTube and TikTok under those exact same names, and Twitch. Actually, that's where I've been most active recently, so you should go and head on over to the Twitch. I'm doing a Baldur's Gate 3 Nuzlocke, and it's a lot of fun. I am playing Sir Hawthorne, and he is, or Yeehaw for short, and he has the tall order today of convincing everybody that he's no longer a psycho murderer. So we're going to hope that that works out. He is recovered. He has magically been recovered with a lesser restoration. He's removed the madness. However, he still needs to be like, guys, I promise I'm no longer insane. Please. See ya.
Hi, I'm LunaWolfSpirit. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram, and I play Seeka Stormflare, the Storm Sorcerer Tempest Cleric. Didn't like having to yell at Yester because he was trying to kill everyone, so.
Not everyone.
I thought it was cool. Who's next?
Some people.
Guys.
Storytelling wise, yes, Sia was stressed. I'll pass it to Jake.
Hello, I'm CritFailJake. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. I play Dodger, the fighter warlock, who has a book full of nonsense that somehow makes sense in a dark cave with more nonsense. Yester threw a rock at his head.
I missed.
That was mean. I'm pretty sure Dodger's too dumb to realize that you were actually trying to throw it at his head, though. You're just like, hey, careful, it's dark. Found out that there's a pool of magical energy that's not being used by the bad guys. So that's good. Taco.
I'm Taco. I play Stonks. He's a skeleton, a wizard, and an investment banker. And I put Yester in a box last week. Jared.
I'm Jared, playing Gene, is the paladin with a shotgun, and got shot at. I think was the only one that actually got shot at by Yester. So that was, thanks for shield, I guess. Yeah, we'll see where that goes.
I love you too, Dice Goblin Black Hat. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, and thank you for the gifted subs. Okay. The party, having left the mine behind and gotten everything in order that they needed to get in order, finds themselves venturing out into the rusts once again. Again, aside from Luna, who is immune to lightning damage. Sia, sorry. The rest of the party.
I'm also immune from lightning damage.
The party has to wear these wire metal mesh ghillie suits in order to stay protected. And as the party is traveling along, those mesh suits are starting to show some wear and tear. Gene, you were walking along, and you look over onto the mesh ghillie suit, and you can see that it's starting to corrode away.
Maybe it's too late to think about this. I'm not sure why we didn't get fresh suits from our mine that we own.
Well, is everyone's or is only yours?
I don't know.
The party looks
Probably
amongst
should check.
themselves, and yes, if not tended to soon, these ghillie suits will become unusable.
Is this a mending situation?
It's
or
a
is this
mending situation.
All right.
All right.
And it all becomes clear.
After
mending.
seeing to the wear and tear of these ghillie suits, the party continues onward. Again, the rusts are these strange red dunes with stone buttes kind of cropping outward as far as you can see, and anytime the sands are shifted, lightning will course across the ground, scattering around. I need everyone to roll a D100 for me.
Ooh, I love these. Yeah.
Yeah.
79.
Sick. Oh, that's a D8. 1 second.
Proud of you.
There you go. There's the 10.
10.
10.
10.
11.
Wow.
We're good at this.
44.
That's below average. Let's go. Let's go. We like rolling low in FEF games.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. And
Okay,
except for the
uh-oh.
times that we don't.
Uh-oh. No shot.
But
I'm so sorry.
what'd you roll?
I seem to have
100?
rolled a 100.
Oh,
What?
Oh,
no!
good.
Let's total it together.
Oh, that is.
Hit us
that
with
is
the
what those numbers
Scooby Doo
are.
read.
Maybe
Oh,
we created a new battery.
Oh,
So-
yes.
The
Guys,
little
I'll have you
ones.
know, we are exactly 6 points under the average right now of a party of 5. So we are actually on average for ourselves, okay? Let's pat ourselves on the back, okay? Average.
Average backpack.
Average.
We are nothing
Average.
if not average.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
okay. As the party is continuing onwards,
Ooh, I hope someone hatches.
there is who's got the highest passive perception? Sorry, I can pull.
I
No, it's
do
gonna be Stonks.
22.
It'd be
Yeah,
Stonks.
stonks. There's a change in the wind,
Ooh,
and
I
you
feel it
look,
in my bones.
and you shift sideways, and you see on the horizon, the sands kind of being shifted upwards towards you, as if something very large is burrowing underground.
There's a worm.
Get grab. Can we write it?
There's, I don't know.
It's big enough.
There's a
What do
worm.
we see? Is it a big old
It's a-
worm?
It's a worm.
You can't see it. It is underneath many layers of sand.
I'm
But
making it in, friends.
we know it's coming, though.
Yeah, it's on its
So
way, and
loud.
it's gargantuan.
It's an
All the
Alaskan
four, so we all
bull
cuddle
worm.
together and let it slam into it, cracking its skull open?
You've got about 2
I don't think any of
turns
us-
to ready
I don't think
yourself.
any of us have Wall of Force, unfortunately. Or do we?
Well, that's where you're wrong.
Stonks,
Oh!
You have force cage, though.
Yeah, it's, if it's gargantuan,
Yeah,
he's too
it's
big.
gargantuan.
No, but you
though.
cage us inside of it, so that way it just slams into it. It's an immovable object.
So I do believe that when one of our party members attempted to do a murder.
Oh, you've gotten a long rest.
Oh,
Oh,
well, allow me to long rest.
oh
Sorry, I
cool.
should have led with that. Also, you're gonna need it.
There's 4 of us.
No, there's 5 of us, dude.
Yeah.
I
5.
said the 6th person.
Okay.
There's 5 of us, so that means we can fit comfortably in a 15-foot cube.
Okay. So if I were to force cage us,
Mm-hmm.
it would either be a 10-foot cube that is solid
Okay.
or a 20-foot cube
We can
that is
we
bars.
can
And what if
overlap
it-
space with a 10-foot cube, and then Taco Stonks can travel in backpack mode, or I could just
I
lift
don't want to
him.
use backpack mode.
That's mechanically unsound.
Okay, I can lift him though, and then he just technically counts as my inventory. I can just hold him.
He's an undead.
Caress
What?
me.
I will go and grab Stonks by the waist and lift him
By the spine.
by the spine.
By the hip bones.
I mean, just set him like on your shoulders, like a little piggyback ride, and it'll be
he
fine.
can't weigh much.
I'll hoist
No.
him on my shoulders.
All right. Make the formation. We've clearly rehearsed this.
All right, we ready up?
Form of giant cube.
Everyone gets snuggly.
Wait.
Oh yeah, portents.
Oh yeah, because we long rested. I'm rolling them now.
What's up, Jake? Also, you're still an Aryan in Zoom.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Tune in
Who's
on
that guy?
Tuesdays.
Oh wait, there's 3 now because we're powerful.
I do have Charm Monster.
I say
I mean, we could try it from inside the cage, right?
Nope.
we can't
Not,
cast
not if
spells
it's
out.
not if it's solid.
However, Stonks, you have Vortex work. You have Scatter for sure, right?
I do. It is a 6th level spell slot, but I do enjoy casting.
Do you have Vortex work?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I also have Arcane Gate.
Fair.
I have
So
knock.
if we can teleport out of it, because we need someone else to teleport Dodger out so they can cast Charm Monster on the same turn.
2 rounds. Let's go. Come on.
All right. Well, we're force
cubed.
caged.
Okay.
We're cubed.
Now we're
We're
talking.
cubed.
The force cage goes up. Everyone is a little cramped together.
Can you see through the force cage, or is it like a solid? Okay, you can.
think
Okay.
so.
It's transparent.
Once it gets to about 400 yards away, the sand seems to regulate and become normal. 1 turn.
Hang on.
Okay.
Um,
You get that pinky hang on. You get the...
if we're gonna do, oh my gosh, where are my spells? Arcane Gate. I'll do it on the same turn that the force cage is created.
Okay. Okay.
That might not be the greatest idea though, because I don't know where I'd put it, and if the worm hits it, there's no size.
And you guys are standing on shifting sand. There's no hard surface nearby to...
Well, that doesn't matter. It's just a point you can see within range.
Okay.
My thought is if the worm happens to hit it, then it will just also enter the box and squish us all. So, never mind. I'll wait.
Okay. So everyone's in the force cage, and the force cage does not move by any means, right?
Correct.
No.
You have the
He gonna eat
disturbing...
us.
You have the disturbing notion as the sand begins to pull away from under you, and this big bowl, like a antlion, starts to form. Crackling lightning from the disturbances, shifting back and forth, sometimes red, sometimes blue. 1 turn.
I don't know if this was the best idea.
Well, we're here now.
But we can wait for an hour.
Do you think he'll poop us by then?
Well, we're stuck in this. We're stuck in the cube above it. I don't think it's gonna wait for an hour.
Wait, we can't move.
Yeah. And is it gonna wait here for an hour?
Is it going to move away? And
I would
like,
hope so.
we would like tear through it.
It's gotta be constant. It's like underneath us, I think.
Yeah,
It's
but
like-
if it jumps up and swallows us, for it to move away from us, it would have to make a 10-foot cube hole in its body.
Mhm.
Like,
it would have to either tear itself or it's anchored there, and then at that point, you just drop the force cage and then action surge. Or wait, you don't have action surge. Or you just You just drop the force cage, which isn't a spell, and then you just scatter us.
can't see it. Can't see where we would go.
Scatter doesn't need sight, does it?
I'll double check.
I don't think scatter needs sight.
Okay.
Right, so the force cage is just like, even if the sand
Stagnant in
gets
space.
so it's just
Yeah.
floating now.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
now just floating.
Okay, cool.
Small bits of jagged teeth begin to appear amongst this. What's the word I'm looking for? This pit that is forming under you, and this pit is big, real big. Maybe 80 feet by 80 feet. Doesn't appear to be going anywhere.
We'll wait an hour.
Okay.
All right, hang on. What if I could put a portal down on the ceiling that goes on the bottom, and then I could just drop some dynamite down in its mouth.
Yeah, let's do it. That's a great idea.
What's the worst that could happen?
Also, then we could target it, right? We could just look from our little cube and look up, and there it is, 80 feet below us, right?
Right.
All right, let's do that.
So, Dodger, you prepare the spell. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, now that I think about it, that would mean anything it spits up would come and get us. So maybe on the side of the box?
Also, I think the outside one would be a spell effect going to the other side of the wall. In an effort to protect you from burning a spell slot and then getting gotcha'd.
An immobile, invisible cube-shaped prison composed of magical force springs into existence around an area you choose within range. Blah, blah, blah. 10 feet on the side. When you cast a spell, any creature that is completely inside the cage's area is trapped. Creatures only partially within the area, or those too large to fit inside the area, are pushed away from the center of the area until they are completely on the outside. A creature inside the cage can't leave it by non-magical means. If the creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to leave the cage, it must first make a charisma saving throw. On a success, the creature can use the magic to exit the cage. On a failure, the creature can exit the cage and wastes the use of the spell. The cage also extends into the ethereal plane, blocking the ethereal travel. The spell cannot be dispelled by dispel magic.
Yeah, and then the third line is the one that says if it's a solid cube, prevents any matter from passing through it, blocking any spells cast into or out from the area.
So, Arcane Gate reads you choose 2 points on the ground that you can see, and then portals pop up between them. So I'm not like casting anything past or through.
Yeah, we
And plus we've
debated this last time.
already used this technique in the past in this.
Okay. I was
We
gonna
did?
say we have
That-
precedent for this.
This is how we got out of a TPK last time, because you had Force Cage and I put up the Arcane Gate, and then I did a Charisma check to get through.
That's true. We did do that in this campaign already.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is it exactly you're doing, Dodger?
I think I would like to put a portal on the top, and then
Like on the roof or the ceiling?
on the roof, on the ceiling.
On the ceiling, so the inside. Okay.
Yeah, so we can, and then not the bottom, maybe the side.
Okay.
That way, if it just spits something up, it's not going to hit the bottom. So we can still throw stuff and it'll just drop out the side down into the mouth. Does that sound reasonable?
Teacher.
Yes, Taco.
Jake, what if we put the bit that we would be throwing things into on the side, on like a vertical wall, and then we put the bit that would be on the worm side on the roof. So that way, if we throw anything with force at an angle into the vertical portal, it would go and like arc. So we don't just throw it back in on ourselves. It would go like.
Okay,
Because
that
then
makes sense. As long as we're very careful not to fall through the portal. Well, it's 10 feet tall.
Yeah, 10.
Hang on. Oh, it's 10 feet. So it will take up the entire wall. I was like, we can just put it up here. We don't have to worry about it. But no, so we just have to be careful not to fall through. Easy.
So side of the wall.
Sure.
Up
Side
to
of the
you,
wall
Jake,
and-
it's your spell.
You open a portal in the side of the wall.
Oh, it's just a smart one.
On the inside of the side of the wall. And you open a second portal on the outside of the
On the outside roof.
of the roof.
Yeah.
Okay. The portal opens on the side Make a charisma saving throw.
Before he does cast the spell, could I hit him with a Bardic Inspiration?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You
got
got
a D8.
this, Dodger.
It's a whole D8.
A whole D8. Just
Except
for
that that's a 10. I mean, my charisma's pretty decent.
Also, as a side note, we've been traveling for days since the mine. Relatively uneventful.
Many moons.
26.
Okay. I
That'll
assume
do
that,
it.
Yeah. Okay, the portal springs to life, proccing its held action.
What?
Ulcer-ridden, barbed, tongue-like tendrils lash out, begin scraping against the box, trying to find purchase. Finding the portal, it's going to start trying to rip into the party and take a hold of them. Let's get dex saves. At disadvantage, because we are all cramped in a little box.
I am a little box.
Everyone gets +5.
10 after modifiers.
Fail.
16.
Fail.
14.
Fail.
15.
Fail.
Nat 20.
Success.
Wait,
So
you
25.
Okay.
You double crit?
Oh dang, you're right.
You can instantly drop concentration on the arcane gate and slice all those tentacles.
Oh, you can do that whenever you want.
In between
Yeah.
my stuff?
Concentration does not require a turn or anything. It can just be dropped.
Oh well, then in that case, as soon as the tentacles come in, I'll
Okay.
just.
All these appendages begin wrapping about the party and taking a hold, and Dodger, immediately you drop the gate. And now the party is still cramped inside this force cage with all of these stinking, writhing, ulcer-ridden, tongue-like appendages.
Where that was almost real bad.
And you hear,
Like that.
deep from within the sand, and the sands shift at the reverberation of the sound waves, making the lightning strike out in strange patterns.
Maybe that'll be enough to dissuade it. I'd be pretty angry if somebody cut off my tongue.
I would be too.
Well, that was its held action. Let's roll initiative. Maybe it'll piss off. Roll initiative.
I threw my die on the floor. Starter set D20, don't fail me now. Oh, I crit. Cool. 20.
Hey, yo.
You
They
didn't
wait the
fail me.
starter ones to get you hooked. Taco with a... Nope, sorry. With a crit.
Oh, Jake, that message was just
Oh,
to me, but he rolled a
dang it.
19.
I did roll 19.
19. So we've got Stonks with a 20. Dodger with a 19.
Sia has an 11.
11 from Sia. Gene, what'd you get?
12
12 for Gene. Gene, what's your dex?
+1.
Okay. And who am I missing?
I got
Yes,
a
sir.
19.
My dex is 0, so you'll probably go first.
Mine's only +1.
Yeah.
Still more.
Okay, it goes.
Indeed.
Stonks, Yester, Dodger, Gene, Worm, Sia. Stonks, you're up first. You're currently holding concentration on a force cage, and
Force
all
cage
of
is
the
in
little.
concentration.
My God, that's a good spell. and all of the teeth that you can see poking out through this pit are starting to like blender style shift and rotate around.
The freaking, what was the big transformer?
Oh my god, yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Stonks, what do you do?
I have no idea. Hey, friends,
Yeah.
how we feeling? We still like this plan?
I mean,
Do we want me to spread us out?
here's what I think.
Sorry, go ahead first. But before everyone does anything, I've got a thing.
This is a massive creature. It cannot afford to not eat for a long period of time. Unless, of course, this is magical in origin. It's gotta go and get food elsewhere. At some point.
Yes, to roll a history check.
How big do you think its butthole is?
Ooh, that's
For
pretty
a body
good.
that size, it probably
18.
doesn't poop. It just uses it all.
18.
18. You vaguely know of these creatures. They are draconic in nature, and they're usually found out in the shifting pales. You've never heard of one out in the rusts, so this one has migrated somehow, and has also changed in some way to withstand the rusts.
Do I know about these creatures' diet and like how they survive?
No, but you know about dragons, and dragons can go kind of like alligators or crocodiles. They can eat, and then they don't have to eat for days on end.
And if this thing is hunting, that implies that it's hungry, and
That's true.
therefore
You're trying to get my dragon to just my worm to just like fuck off, and it's probably not going to.
I'm trying to think of a strategy to fight the floor.
The floor is angry and it's hungry.
This is not a dragon. This is a floor, and you've given it teeth. So I'm currently trying to think of it's currently set up on us.
Mm-hmm.
What is the likelihood that this thing just stays here rather than, like, perhaps it'll move, maybe it'll close and retreat slightly, giving us another chance? Like, that's what I'm trying to think of, like, because if it's just gonna stay here and go blah, it's like, then that's a game of, alright, Stonks, here's a book of rope trick. You're gonna be casting this for the next few days.
See ya. Make a perception check. 16. The cascading lightning from the sound of this worm growling, maybe roaring. A lot of the bass notes are too deep for the party to actually hear. But the cascading lightning from the shifting sands that is the blood glass forming a pattern looks familiar. Maybe one of your visions. And we get back to Taco.
Well, I'm good.
You gonna hold your action or just not?
I'm
take
gonna.
an action?
I look around from my perch atop Yeehaw's body.
Make a perception check.
Consider me perceived. Oh no. I am suddenly reminded that I do not have eyes. 18.
Oh God. Okay. You look
I
about.
have a plus 12.
And you see maybe 100 feet away, buried down in the sand, still in the ghillie suit, is Shale, the dwarf who is your guide. He had stepped to the side to take a piss. And now he's hiding. And he's looking at the party from behind the beard and the ghillie suit with just these huge, perfectly spherical, wide eyes of fear. But you do have a man on the outside.
Hey, look, our buddy. I point at him.
Well, he did want to go home, so.
I think, if I had to pick anyone who could 1v1 this thing, that guy.
Honestly, I wish I could go home. When did I make career change from chasing criminals to running from gigantic worms?
Couldn't tell you.
Does the party want to try to wait it out?
I don't really know how to fight this thing.
We can't. Ain't no fighting
You
it.
can.
It's run.
We fight it from the inside.
I'm pretty sure every stick of dynamite on the entire planet would be like an annoying itch to this thing.
Got a tiny hut.
Taco has tiny hut, I think.
I can make one.
Dodger. All right. Well, we can wait here for like 8 hours then, because that's also immobile.
Also less sharp. More
Bit more
passable.
roomy. More roomy as well.
Well, do I know anything? Can we just shoot into this thing's mouth? I'm shit at far range with my pistol. I gotta be like right up and personal. I'm very counterintuitive with my guns.
My gun's long range.
All right, there's something there. What if you're out of Arcane Gates, aren't you?
Once we got to rest before I try that again.
Okay. What if Option 2 is we drop concentration, is we drop the force cage. We're stuck here for an hour regardless. We drop the force cage, Stonks hits us with the scatter, we run like hell. And see what happens?
What's the range on scatter? Is it bigger than 80 feet? Because
Yes. Yes, it is. It is 120 feet. So I could send all of us to each to different locations 120 feet away. We could make a giant
whoever-
star.
whoever makes it, makes it.
Yep.
Jeez.
You can target the creature too, can't you?
I could.
What if Sia can fly, right?
Of course. Well, not permanently.
Who's got feather fall here?
I do.
Okay. What if you target me, you target everybody except yourself, and then you include the big worm in your targeting of scatter? Lift it so that it's like up 120 feet above you.
Has to be on the ground.
It has to be on the ground.
Yeah.
Can you rotate it?
Rotate.
Like when the one scuba driver took the shark and like pointed it downwards.
Yeah.
Get rotated, idiot.
I mean, if it's got to be on the ground, then it wouldn't be under the ground when you teleport it. It would be on top of the ground.
That's
It would
true.
be.
You're right.
That's true.
What if we teleport it out of the ground And then we beat his ass.
We could do that. It would have to fail
Oh my god.
its wisdom save, and this creature feels legendary.
There is no size. There's
my-
no size like restriction on scatter. What the crap?
No.
I feel like most creatures we fight are pretty legendary, so
We can. All
Dodger,
right.
do your mating dance. Do your little.
We could charm monster too.
Okay, try it.
again, if it's legendary, it won't matter.
Um.
A waste.
I say we do it. I think it'd be funny. I want to see this thing rotated out of the ground.
Okay, well, I did tell God that I was content in my cube, so I think we have to wait another 6 seconds.
All right.
I mean, Yester has not yet gone, so go ahead, Stonks.
Okay.
Some elevator music.
The
I should put on the song.
Yeah, for
Oh
real.
please! Yester uses his turn to take out his fiddle and play the song.
Let me find it.
I guess we could all take our turn to ready action to sprint, as soon as we touch sand again.
Yeah.
Go outside, touch sand.
Nah, I'm good. It's course.
Was it Last Train to Mars or To Weather a Storm? I think it was Last Train to Mars.
I think it's last train.
No.
No.
It's a banger, but no. There
Yep.
you are.
There we go. Yeah.
The party. Get a performance check going, Yester.
That is a cheeky 33.
33?
Better than the performance for the Myriad.
Because it's real now. The stakes. You start playing
It's
a
so
little
good that the worm is like, wait a minute.
I'm
This is a
so
bop.
ready to. I'm
Yo,
so
is
ready
this
to
a
die to
banger?
this
Is
song.
this
I can't eat that.
It's too beautiful.
The noises that the worm is making. Stop. As Yester begins his performance.
I swear to God.
And then it turns and eats shale.
Okay. Sia, are you ready to make yourself fly?
Fly after I cast the spell using lightning or thunder magic, and it's only for 10 feet.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
pretty
right?
limited.
Yeah,
So, anyways, there I was,
that's fine.
dropping concentration on Force Cage.
Not concentration. Actually, I think we actually have to wait the hour. I think
Oh,
we
wait.
do have to wait.
Oh, we do have to wait the hour.
Mhm.
All right, we live here now. Yeah, because it is not concentration.
It isn't concentration. It just lasts an hour, and it can't be dispelled by dispel magic.
Oh, you've
Nor
got
does
the
it-
you've got the Force Breaker.
We do actually have the force
Oh!
breaker, don't we?
Yeah, but it's gonna take an action to do anything, and we just want to save that, right?
Well, Yester can attack. Can use his attack action. Smash it. Hold action. It's destroyed. Yes. Stonks and does scatter.
All right, I am readying an action to scatter Sia, Jean, Yester, Dodger, and the worm.
Okay. I take
Where are we
the
gonna
trident.
meet up after whoever survives? I mean, hopefully we all do, but just north.
I mean,
Wherever the dwarf is.
how far away from the Dwarf Kingdom are we at this point?
About a day. You're pretty close.
All right. I'd use my attack action, one of my attacks of my 2, and I stab into the force cage with the trident.
Well, I just want to take this opportunity to let you all know that it's been fun. It's been real.
It's been an honor.
It's been an honor.
This has been real weird, but it's been good. Okay, the force cage shatters as you bring the trident down, it being handed over from Sia. The party begins to drop.
Scatter.
Okay. Held action procs for scatter, and I think everyone makes a saving throw.
Everyone who's willing, it just happens.
Okay.
Anyone who's not willing makes a saving throw, i.e. the worm, who rolls a 9.
That is an 18 plus 6.
No,
He rolls a 9.
He rolls a 9.
Important.
Ooh, important dead.
Get
Got
rotated.
him.
idiot.
Get rotated.
Okay, how do you scatter this worm?
I send the worm 120 feet to the south,
This is a mistake.
and I send everyone else 120 feet to the north, but
Okay.
like in a semicircle to where they're like spread out.
Don't we want to kill it?
I was under the impression that we were fucking boogie woogieing.
Boogie,
Boogie, boogie, boogie, boogie.
up to the
Um,
party.
May-
We want-
Maybe a problem here. How big is this worm again?
I think
So-
it's faster than us. I think we gotta kill it. It's got an 80-foot by 80-foot maw.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big boy.
Here's
think-
my concern.
By 80-foot mall.
Displacement.
The party,
Oh yeah, that too.
How much sand?
That's a problem.
How much bigger does the sand pit become?
If it's using the burrowing rules, the sandpit will be destroyed in 2 rounds. So we have 2 rounds before the sandpit underneath it begins to fill in.
Okay. So the party is yeeted to the north and finds themselves finding themselves on sand. And Stonks, you said you're not focusing yourself.
Correct. I am left in suspension above the worm pit.
Are you?
Oh,
I will fall.
Oh,
There is
okay.
nothing keeping me from falling, but
You fall.
much like my friend Wile E. Coyote, I am unaware of gravity until I remember.
Well, here's your reminder. You fall 80 feet.
Woo, give me my 8d6.
Yep. Let me just grab all of these. No reaction for Featherfall?
My reaction was to ready the
wait.
action.
Did you specifically did not teleport Spooter?
Oh, and Spooter.
So Spooter crawls up to your spine, latches its legs around it, and a giant parachute comes out the back as he casts Featherfall and stomps you.
nice.
Nice.
Parachute stonks with the spider just wrapped around your spine, which feels
Yeah.
all sorts of whack.
We're like half a step away from Malf's tattoo.
You begin gently floating downwards.
Nice.
It's
And
not
you
why the
land-
breeze goes farther than the rest of us.
And you land at the center of this pit. The worm kind of reacts to the sunlight. You can see these big bulbous, almost like deep fish, and the big black eyes with various. You watch as the various eyelids all begin sliding shut in the sunlight.
A worm with eyes. That's weird.
It's draconic in nature.
Oh, okay. Worm with a Y.
And that is Yester's turn, I believe.
Well, how far away are we now? We're now 240 feet away from it, correct?
That's correct. And you can see Shale a little bit more easterly, but close to you guys. I should probably roll initiative for Shale.
I'm going to re-summon my Find Steed.
Shale rolled horribly. Come on, you're a rogue. Find Steed? Okay. and
Selling that.
trotting out from the ethereal, this, I believe it was a nightmare, if I remember correctly.
It was an edgy horse.
An edgy horse.
It was an edgy war horse.
Okay. Black as night and wreathed with shadow.
I had forgotten to roll for Spooter. He rolled a 5 for initiative.
Okay, I like it. The only thing that's rolling worse than Shale.
Yay!
All right, is that your turn, Yester?
Yes. I'll hop on it. I'm going to then use the horse's movement to race up to Taco.
Okay.
To Stonks.
So you descend into the pit.
Yeah. So that's 80. It was. What's the speed of the warhorse? Wait, actually, I might have got this wrong. I think their speed is faster than I think it actually is. No, I can't do that. I'd be stuck in the pit. No, I'm just gonna hop on the horse.
Okay.
Failed in at the pit.
Which brings us to Dodger. Junior on deck.
All right. So it's super far away.
And there's a pit in between the two of you. Thank you, Jason, and everybody from Critical Dice. Welcome in. We had a encounter table roll, and our very own CritFailJake rolled a perfect 100, which is the worst possible roll you could get for an encounter table. The Florida man strikes again. And now they've got a giant draconic worm, kind of like Dune or Tremors, to deal with. And the party force caged themselves, and then like the sand pit appeared under them, kind of like the Sarlacc. And they've managed to cast Scatter, and now the worm is exposed, and they're on the other side of the dune pit. Yeah, it's time. What level is the party again?
15.
15? Good.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, thank you for the bits.
So we are fighting this thing, correct?
I think we kind of have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Dodger will unsling his rifle, pull the lever, the barrel will extend into sniper mode,
Nice.
and he'll take a couple shots at the worm.
Okay, roll to hit. Are these arcane shots?
It's Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
You have some like range extension.
300 feet.
Okay, bet. I was gonna say because I just double checked and we were out of range of standard Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, I hope you got the invocation.
Nice. Glad at least one of us can hit it from that far away. So we, I guess, chip
that's,
away.
30, 31, and 23. No, 25 to hit.
30, 31, 23. All three hit. that is the term I used. Ulcer covered, tongue-like tentacles. We don't have a picture. I didn't prep this. This was generated by the dice.
Don't Google it either.
That's 29. Force damage.
Okay.
How's it like them apples?
It takes them apples. It does take the full apples.
Nice.
Maximum apples.
Maximum apples.
Then I'm gonna throw some more apples at him. I'm gonna attack him again.
There's
You
a
mentioned
dentist
some
joke in
units.
here somewhere, and I can't find it. Okay.
If only the worm was a doctor. That's what we're looking for.
30, 29, and 24 to hit.
All hit.
You said there were some. Are there any rock formations nearby at all?
Now that you are a bit farther away, there is one specific like outcropping of jagged red stone, kind of brick colored, and it's got. Make a perception check for me real quick, Gene.
32 more force damage.
32 more force damage. Mike, thank you for the raid.
Oh,
friend.
right. I got goggles for this. Or glasses. I got those cool
Nice.
aviators, like, in session 2 that I've never really been able to use. Which means I've got a whopping 10 on that perception check.
A whopping 10. Okay.
Yeah.
You clock the rock, and you note it. You don't know how big it is under all the sand, but it's certainly here and cropping out, so it has to be certain size, right? It looks like the party all could stand on it in a pinch, including Shale. But that's about all you get from a 10. It's probably 60 feet away from you, to the north,
Not like
slightly
big.
northeast.
And then after my attack, I'm going to do a do-si-do and then run my full movement away from the worm.
Okay, who are you do-si-doing with?
Oh wait, you didn't put us close together, right?
No.
You can get to each other though right? Sorry, Taco.
How far away?
You said you spread them out in a little semicircle?
like a half circle. My intention was them to be at least 80 feet apart from one another.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
never mind. Then I'll just move my full movement.
That moment when you ain't got nobody to dance with.
I don't have no partner.
All right, so you're booking it. What's your movement speed?
Yes. Should be 30.
30. Okay, you feet digging into the sand as you start hoofing it towards the stone. I think you said, or just away.
Wait, where's the stone?
The
What?
stone. There's an
Oh, is that
outcropping
what
of
Gene
rock.
just saw?
Yeah, to the northeast. If you want to go dead north, that's going to be farther technically from the worm. But the rock is to the northeast.
I'll go to the rock.
Okay. You run 30 feet. You're about halfway there.
Not just a boulder. It's a rock.
Okay. That brings us to Gene with the worm on deck.
Okay. Gene is gonna reach into a satchel of goodies and get out some goat juice
Okay.
and bop a haste and make for the rock, I guess.
Okay.
What is? I just have standard movement, so good old 120 feet, I guess.
Okay. You get to the rock, where you find 2 dead dwarves.
Like on the rock.
Yeah. They have horribly
well, I mean-
burned by multiple strikes of lightning.
Well, I've got a ghillie suit on, so just gonna climb onto the rock, I guess.
Make your way up onto the rock.
Inspect the bodies later.
Yep.
Survival more important. That's all I got.
Okay.
Yeah. I have no range that could actually touch that thing.
Start of the turn for the worm. I'm rolling 2d10 plus 20 on how many hit points it gets back.
Cool. Very cool.
Five.
Serves it right.
So plus 25.
We didn't even
Okay.
do nothing.
Don't argue with me. Argue with Jake's dice.
Could have been 100 duck-sized worms, and you had to go
That
with
I would rather not. That sounds
a
terrifying.
super horse.
I don't like that.
Are you?
It's terrifying.
It's just one well-placed fireball. That's all I'm saying.
Blinking through the blinding light, this giant worm is going to kind of shift about and make a perception check at disadvantage. Okay. It doesn't actually perceive the party because of the blinding light. So what it does is it's going to bullheaded charge in one direction. With
Well,
its
south.
mouth
That's funny.
open, trying to like slowly scooping in sand. What's that?
I said, south. Very funny.
Looks like it goes east, and you watch
Oh,
its
that's good enough.
shale narrowly slightly shifts as the sands all shift, the lightning crackling about as it just misses him, as it rears up trying to figure out where the party is, before making a sweeping tail attack, again at disadvantage. And it does manage to hit Shale.
Well,
Oh, nice knowing him.
yeah.
I
Like
will
smear.
remember you.
Oh no.
Shale takes 13 damage,
Oh.
Oh, Shale's fine.
but it now knows where Shale is. And is gonna bite him. Again at disadvantage. And actually manages to miss. See ya.
Alright, where is Shale? Remind me where he is in relation to the party.
So the majority of the party is north of the pit. Shale is northeast of the pit, and then east of the pit proper is the worm, and then in the pit is Stonks.
Okay, how far away would you say that I am from Sia is from?
From
Shale.
Shale? I'm gonna say maybe 30, 40 feet.
Okay. I am gonna use all of my movement speed to run over there,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use my Temptuous flying ability to fly that last 10 feet,
Okay.
grab him, and cast Thunderstep.
Ooh, nice. Back to the party,
and
or where are you
teleport
going?
us to the rock.
To the rock? Damn.
Yeah.
The terrified, now kind of on his back from the turning over of the sands, ghillie suit covered dwarf reaches out a hand to you as you get close, and with a clap of thunder, you find yourselves right next to Jean. Jean, then crack, and then the two of them are there. Is that your turn?
Yeah, would the worm still have been close enough to take that thunder damage, or
Yes, actually. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll that out.
I need a con save?
Try to eat
26.
my friend. That's a con save.
Oh, he passes that by a lot.
Still half damage though, right?
Yes.
Looking at it, giant chitinous shifting plates of natural armor on its flesh. having been smoothed down from years and years and years of moving through the sand. Kind of smoothed everything out.
That's 20, so it's gonna be 10 thunder
Okay.
damage.
Alrighty. Shale. It's Shale's turn, and he's freaking out. And you walk. As the party knows, the dwarves from the region that you're heading to don't use guns. And so you're gonna watch as he just kind of looks down at his crossbow and looks up and looks to Jean and Sia. What do we do? What do we do? What do
we
I
hope
do?
it gets bored
Yeah.
or run.
He grabs Jean. He grabs you. He's like, I've got a knife. I've got a knife and a
Look.
crossbow.
Against that thing, my shotgun ain't much better.
And I'm pretty sure it's immune to lightning, so
Don't worry, guys. I have a racist hammer.
You're gonna need to explain that for the newcomers because no one's gonna get that. We got a lot of new people in the chat.
All right, chat. So there's a hammer that you can get from the Platinum Scarf that only does extra damage to chromatic dragons. Because it's, you know, it's supposed to be from Fizbin, and Fizbin's a platinum dragon, a metallic dragon. He's like, this is a purely good hammer, and it smites evildoers. However, in order to balance it for this campaign, Feff has graciously extended its usefulness to all dragons who aren't metallic.
Yeah, that's what happens when you put in a cactus dragon. You gotta get a little weird with the rules.
Yeah. So, the aforementioned hammer.
I want Lexi to just show up behind you and start smacking the mess out of you.
I think
Wait,
she's
hang on,
Nothing's
I'm a
funnier than
messenger.
domestic.
I'm a messenger.
Nothing's more funny than domestic violence.
Babe! Come here! Babe! Come here! She's on her way. She was eating some crepes.
Yo, great.
Okay.
I mean, fair, yeah.
Okay, so
Mm.
if I have a hammer that, only does extra damage to chromatic to all dragons except metallic dragons, that's a racist hammer, right?
Just smack him. Just beat him up.
Would the race be considered dragon?
It'd be
Like,
is the race dragon or is the race chromatic dragon and metallic dragon?
Oh, don't pull me into
Species
this.
dragon.
It's a species of dragon, yeah.
It's just dragon.
one of those things where, like, it's just a mixed baby and he's just like... So it's racist to mix babies?
I hate it here.
you wanted Lexi to come in here.
I wanted her to come in here and just smack the mess out of you. I even messaged her.
Pretend it's just not pointy enough to get through the metal of a chromatic dragon.
It was made by Fizbin, and Fizbin's the god of platinum dragons, is the god of metallic dragons, and he made it to smite chromatic dragons. However, in Fev's campaign, we kind of had to extend its usefulness because this guy doesn't have any chromatic dragons. So that's why
Only plant dragons.
only plant dragons and apparently actual worms. Only a little. It is a little racist.
I hate it here. You guys are gonna make me die young. God.
Anyways, tell
So
me
there
more.
I was.
There I was.
All right. Shale is frightened and is going to note the dwarven corpses, and you're going to see him kind of puzzle and Yes. That's all I needed. Thank you, Lexi. Did his headphones break? And he watches as he starts investigating the rock with a panicked look. Oh, rolls a 15 plus 3. Very nice. And you watch as he reaches into one of these porous holes and pulls something, and there's a click. And he pulls at the rock, and you see a hatch open. And he gets in the hatch. You see, he just yeets himself into the hole.
Where you go? Is there like a ladder?
Nope. It's better than Worm, though.
You find Shale with his neck broken at the bottom.
It's a very, very narrow, like, you would easily be able to hold both sides and kind of thing. So he's just like sliding down with his feet on both sides and the arms out.
Define easily. That crap's hard.
If it's easy for a dwarf to do that, it's not going to be easy for tall
Any
people.
of us.
That's
We'll
a good
just
point.
get
Get
stuck.
Yeah.
Well, bye, Shale. Good luck.
And that brings us to the spider.
Spooner! How far away from because he's with Stonks, so how far away is Stonks from the
Stonks in the
Venture.
pit. I would venture to say 40, about 50 feet away.
50 feet? That's not close enough. Well, then he's going to activate
Stonks, you're up next.
Eldritch Cannon,
Ooh.
which will then do a pulse of temp HP
Nice.
for Stonks.
All right. Up. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Up to Stonks. Oh, wait. Sorry. That's at the 20 mark. So we have
Lair action.
you know what? We're not in its lair. It's supposed to be in the shifting pails, and it's here instead. So no lair
Also
action.
above
Stonks, take it
ground.
away.
Like a weirdo.
The
Totally
pit,
naked.
the sand pit that I'm currently in.
2 turns. Till it starts. Well, one
Until it
turn
starts
now.
going away.
One turn
Yeah.
now until
Am
it
I
starts
able
going
to like traverse through it normally or no?
It's inclined, but it's just sand.
Okay.
The trap of it has been somewhat removed, and so while there is some difficulty, I wouldn't label it as difficult terrain.
Okay.
It's like you're running up a dune.
And how far away is the worm from?
The worm
From me?
is 60 feet away to the east. 50 feet away to the east. It's 40 feet up one side of the pit.
Okay. Let me. Where's my 5th level spell slots? There they are. Ooh. I would like to cast Hold Monster on the worm.
Okay. Wisdom save?
Wisdom, yeah, whiz of 18
17 plus 6.
plus 6, you say? Cataloged. Okay, cool. He's good. He vibes. That's all I got.
Yes, sir.
I
you're
moved.
up.
I took an action.
All right. In that case, how far away is it from me?
Pretty damn far, unfortunately, because of the way that everyone was spaced out by like 80 feet.
Okay, but like how far?
Okay, so I'm
on
gonna
a horse.
say you are on a horse. Where did you move once you teleported? Remind me.
I don't know. Stonks, where'd you put me?
In the second position in the semicircle,
Okay, so
120 feet away from the pit.
Yes, you're mad far. If the thing went east and you're north in the second position, that's northwest. 80. About 140 feet.
Okay, that's good enough for me. I'm on my horse. I'm gonna go, yeah! And I'm gonna have it take its dash action. I'm gonna move 120 feet across the sands. Then I'm going to leap off of my horse using my movement action, using a long jump, which should put me right up against the worm.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my hand on it and I'm go, you're a little bitch, aren't you? I'm gonna use unsettling words.
Okay.
And I'm going to subtract a D8 from its next save. That is a 6. And then with my action, I'm going to cast Slow. I need it to make a wisdom saving throw. I don't know why I rolled. I was excited.
I rolled a 2 plus 6. I am now
Minus
going.
6.
What level is slow?
I cast it at a 5th level because I have those slots, so it's technically a 5th level spell right now.
Okay. Alrighty. I rolled a 2 plus 6. That makes it an 8, which is
Minus
Minus
6.
6.
Minus 6.
2.
Roll a 2.
And it goes through.
Yes.
All right, it's slowed.
What?
It's
What?
slowed.
It goes from like to like a.
Yes, Sir Holger's fiddle goes, holy shit, it worked, everybody! Lay into him! And then I'm going to use the last little bit of movement I have to hop back on my horse.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Why did you have to get off the horse?
Just to get that last little jump of feet. Cause
The
it was
long
100
jump, yeah.
It was
Okay.
140 feet, so then I long chopped off the horse. And then I'm scrabbling back onto it.
Okay. It worked, guys! Guys!
It worked!
Guys!
It worked! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Gene. It is your turn.
And the worm is how far away?
Didn't I go after Offbeat? Because I also rolled a 19.
You so right, bestie, Mobby. Pop off.
How far away? I was halfway to the rock. How far away is Dodger from the worm?
Dodger from the worm? About 80 feet. Oh, well done,
Okay.
Nordic.
All right. Dodger will then use a dash action
Hail hydrate, everybody. Dash action, okay.
to run
Finish
towards
my
the
farm.
worm.
All right.
So he'll get within 20 feet,
Okay.
or actually he only has to get to 30 feet. And then I'll use my bonus action to cast, activate Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
And then I will action surge, and then I'll shoot him.
Hexblade's curse on him. What level is that?
It's just a thing that I
It's
put on. You
my
don't get to say.
section.
Okay.
You don't get to say no.
Well, you say that.
I mean, like, it's not something you can
It's not
legendary
a
action your
spell.
way out of.
It's not a
yeah,
spell.
There's no save. There's no. Yeah.
If I had legendary reactions or resistances, I would have used one on slow.
right.
It's got some other weird mechanic. That's why I keep asking about the spell
if
level.
the spell is of a certain level or lower, it doesn't get it. It's like it gets a higher chance to resist it or something. At least that's what I would imagine it's been right now.
right.
So it didn't use it on the scatter, and I upcasted slow so that I could to avoid a counter spell, but it seems like it actually did something different.
Well, unless you've homebrewed something that, by
Probably
normal D&D,
homebrew.
Hexblade's Curse cannot be.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you're good. It's not a spell.
All right, blast him.
All right. Well, there's a crit
Let's go.
and another
It's a
30.
cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Okay. On your crit as a reaction, it is going to be immune to that spell.
To that whole thing or just the one bolt? How does that work?
It's only got the one reaction, but it's the spell cast, not the different attacks. It's the spell itself, so the shots bounce off the chitinous armor and do not have an effect.
Okay.
It did use its wait, it doesn't have reactions because it's slow.
It doesn't.
Yes! You're true. You're right.
Get fucked.
All right, I like it. The DM hurt itself in confusion.
So it's a nat 20, a dirty 20, and a 30.
Okay, nat 20, a dirty 30, and
you crit on 19s as well. Is that 30 or 19?
It's a 17.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
A nat 20, so that hits no matter what. And what were the other two? It was a 30.
A 30 and a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 does not hit.
Okay, I didn't think it would.
Poor big little worm. Just a little dragon from a little dragon book. Yeah.
Got an 80-foot mouth.
Just a little guy.
No.
He's just hungry.
No. This thing is causing tectonic issues. If we kill this thing, there will never be another earthquake in this area for years.
You just stumbled onto something, by the way. Just a little hint.
32 force damage.
32 force. Okay, is that your turn?
That's it for me.
Gene!
So how far is this worm from the rock?
From the rock of which you stand upon, I'm gonna say it's about 100
Yes.
feet.
Oh. Okay.
You guys, you guys by design wanted to get very far away.
Yeah, well, that's actually in range.
Oh,
so
nice.
I don't have to leave the rock. I'm not gonna do a lot of damage, but I'm not gonna leave. I don't have to leave the rock anyway.
Get down here!
This is a nice boat.
Where does it go?
It's a safe place. It's well, I don't know from the worm, but it's something. It's a bunker my people made.
But it'll just wait us out.
Or it could eat us. I'd rather die of starvation.
I'd rather kill it.
What do you do?
You ain't been rolling with us for very long. What you have to understand about us Thursday night crew.
Have you guys ever noticed that it's always Thursday? I don't.
It always happens on Thursday.
That would be a wild thing.
Yeah, we have to like figure out the in-between days, like what our characters do, because it's always a Thursday when we meet. When we actually do things, it's only Thursdays. I'm gonna do some Eldritch Blasts myself. Just trying to decide how much I want to. Yeah, I'll just do the whole shotgun thing. They come out of the shotgun like a regular bullet. Yeah.
All right.
What happened to my? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Groundhog
We
Day,
have
but every day is D&D.
2 not hits and a 23.
23
23
just hits.
Okay, look at that. We get 1 whole hit. Where are my D10s that I should have had? Set aside. Okay, 17 damage.
Alrighty. Magical piercing.
Of course.
Very nice. It takes the full apples. Anything else you're doing on your turn?
Nope.
Alright. Then that's where we're going to go to break, gang. We'll be right back, starting with the worm.
Murder time.
Okay. we're back. The party has managed to cast slow on the giant worm that is trying to eat them. But now it's my turn.
Just a reminder of what you can do on your turn. You can only take an action or a bonus action. Your movement speed is halved. If you are making attacks, you can only make one regardless of what your abilities say. And you can either, and if you're casting a spell, there's extra rules.
Okay. Well, it's going to use Acid Breath.
Okay.
It's not 100% sure of where the party's at, but it knows where Dodger and Yester is and will point in that direction towards the rest of the party. So, I need everybody, and I mean everybody, to make a DC 24 Dex save.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, it's impossible.
It belches forth bile and acid.
Dodger gets my +5.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, you and me, buddy. Let's go.
Oh, wait.
Hey,
failed.
chat.
With the +5, I can make it, actually.
Chat, if you'd be interested in redeeming a
Yeah,
lovely inspiration point before I make this roll, I would greatly appreciate it.
I'll give it a little bit of time for that to catch up.
Going
to
once?
Chat. Well, give him some time because there's a bit of a delay.
Oh, the delay.
We'll give
Right.
we'll give a little time.
I got a 17. I needed a nat 20.
Also,
nothing
Gene,
less.
you are too far away to benefit from Yester's.
Well, Gene's got his
I
own.
have
has
my
his
own.
My
He's got his
apologies.
own
Have a
oath
good
he
day.
upholds. The American oath. The oath to the NRA.
We're the same kind of paladin, I'm pretty sure.
I'm an oath breaker. What are you?
Thank you,
Oh,
chat.
vengeance.
Okay,
So,
okay.
Yeah, they vibe.
Is that just for yourself or surrounding people? I don't remember.
surrounding people, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Use the inspiration
Don't
for
make
all
sure.
the marbles.
Stonks, where are you?
No.
In the pit.
In the pit. Taffer redeems inspiration for Jake.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you.
So,
Well,
I've used it.
Stonks, you're gonna
and
have
I
advantage.
the 15.
Damn.
Okay.
While we're
It's
rolling
worse.
and shit,
19.
I've drunk Coca-Cola for my entire life to the point where I know exactly what Coca-Cola tastes like. I can distinguish between Coke Zero, Diet Coke, and regular Coke very consistently. And between those three as well. However, I hate Diet Coke and Coke Zero, but I'm trying to cut sugar. However, do you know what I can't tell the difference between? Pepsi and Diet Pepsi. So, but I'd rather have a Pepsi than a Diet Coke. And if these taste the same, I just beat sugar. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
The trick that always worked for me was to just quit sodas for like 2 or 3 weeks and then start on the soda I would rather drink. So I used to drink standard, and then I just had water for like 3 weeks, and then I came back to it, and I was able to drink Zero and Diet, no problem. In fact, regular Coke tastes like garbage to me now.
I see. I have swapped entirely to Diet Pepsi. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a great time. I'm having a grand old time.
Traitor! I'm a Dr. Pepper fan.
I will be a brand
I don't like
traitor.
Coke or Pepsi.
Yeah.
All right. Acid breath. Anyone who failed. Actually, I should probably roll this. I was gonna take the middle, but I'm gonna roll it because it's 16d10, and whenever you get a chance to roll 16d10, you should take it.
I disagree. That is digital
Yeah.
roller territory
It's a
for me.
The more, yeah.
I'm afraid.
13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. If anyone failed, they're going to take 74 acid damage. If anyone succeeded, they're going to take half of that, which is, I want to say 32?
7,
37?
I think.
Offbeat. You're a living
up there?
calculator. What's half of 74? I also have a
37.
calculator here, so. Oh, okay. Nicely done, Jared. Well, that's all it gets to do. Because of the slow spell, which you upcast.
Make the wisdom save at the end of your turn. See if you break out of it.
Come on, baby. does
You said
a-
74, huh?
I did.
Cool.
Does 80. Sorry, that threw me off. 12 plus 6, 18.
18 meets it, beats it. It breaks out.
Aw. Sad.
Did you fail, Taco?
Yeah, I was impossible to make.
That is 74 points of damage. Acid. Okay.
Tis but a scratch.
See ya. It is your turn.
Oh wait, I'll cast absorb elements. Sorry.
Nice.
Nice.
As a reaction. Very
Yep.
good. Very good. See ya. It is your turn.
Smack it with a 4th level guiding bolt.
Okay. 4th level, huh? I don't have any reactions. Never mind. All right. Smack it.
Smacked.
6 to hit.
6.
26.
Oh, 26. That hits. All I heard was 6, and I was like, you sound real hopeful about this going
Very
through, and I
confident.
hate to break it to you, but
No.
I'm gonna cut it. The party has determined it has an AC of 23.
Be 25 radiant damage.
25 radiant.
And the next person has advantage.
Oh, I gotta see how much health it gets back at the beginning of its turn. We might be here a while, y'all.
My horse is dead.
I forgot to roll for Spooter.
Oh, no.
Spooter does need a roll.
That's 15
At
plus
advantage.
3.
At advantage. Because he's
Oh.
in the pit.
Oh. Fingers crossed. Nope, it's worse.
Mm.
So that's an 18. He fails. It was 74. But he will also cast Absorb Elements.
Ah.
Very nice, very nice.
It's a 37 damage.
Alright, see ya. What else you doing?
The whole shale wooden is tempting, but the rest of the party's not to the rock yet, so I think she's gonna stay. Hmm. Yeah, she's gonna stay where she's at.
Okay. Then that brings us to the spider.
See. How far away are we?
You,
Taco?
the spider, 40 feet up, another 20 feet, 60 feet, 50 feet. I did that last time too.
Bonus action will activate the protector, giving himself and Stonks some temp HP.
Okay.
9.
Nine HP back.
No, it's just 9 temp HP.
9 temp. All right, Stonks, it is your turn.
Nope, it's bonus action.
My
Nope, still got.
apologies.
There's no way this works. It's gonna cast Reduce on the worm.
Okay. What? Nope, I don't have any reactions. Wait, did I break out of slow?
You did, yes.
I did
You
break
did.
out of slow. All right, what level is reduce?
Oh yeah, it's only 2nd level.
Okay. It will.
If how it's been gaining life, so right, it's been passively gaining life every round.
At the beginning of its turn.
Okay, so
Oh.
I can chill touch it to stop that regen. So, but if I'm the only person using a spell effect that it can counter, I'll never be like, we won't ever be able to stop it.
I was gonna cast Spirit Shroud on my turn,
Okay.
which also stops the healing.
But you need to hit it with something in order to stop the. In order to Spirit Shroud to activate. Can't just be in
Right.
an area.
Right, but then I have.
Yeah.
I'll just
What
blast.
I'm saying is we both need to. We both have to do it with 2 different effects. Like I have to use one no more heal effect, and you have to use another one because it will only be able to resist one.
I'm gonna
Oh,
hold on to
right.
my
Within
reaction for the reduce.
Yeah.
And I will make the, I assume, Wisdom saving throw. Maybe Dex. Probably Wisdom.
Constitution.
Okay. That's gonna be a 14 on the con save.
Oh, it fails.
Ooh.
Oh my
7
gosh, I
plus
was
7.
not expecting that.
He's just a little
Yeah.
guy.
So it goes from gargantuan
It's huge.
to
Huge.
Yeah.
And
It's
it
now
loses
Take
a
that.
D4 in its damage.
heard.
Size is halved in all dimensions. Weight is reduced 1/8 of normal. Disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. And reduced D4
All
plus
right.
damage.
Alrighty.
And that's it.
And that was Spider.
That was Spooter.
Okay.
Yep.
Then up to Stonks
All right.
with Yester on deck.
I continue to trudge out of the pit.
Make it out of the pit.
I cast Chill Touch.
What level is that?
It's a cantrip. I'm doing it.
I'm gonna say it does not use its reaction because it is focused on the rest of the party. Technically, it's blinded, and so it doesn't see the little skelly boy covered in acid and a strange spider.
Yeah, it's okay. I rolled a 15.
No dice.
Yeah, 5 plus 10 doesn't cut it.
Okay, that's your action.
Yep, that's all she wrote.
All right, yes sir, with Dodger on deck.
Alright. I could also pop a Spirit Shroud at high level and then start smiting it with James the Gun. That's an option if we need. Do we feel like we need damage, or should I try to keep pace with slow?
How about you do that? Because I feel like your shooting it will have a better chance of actually activating Spirit Shroud than my cantrip will.
Alright.
And then I'll try to hold monster.
Bet. Okay, I will then cast Spirit Shroud as a 5th level spell. And then I'm gonna pull out James the Gun. I'm gonna fire 2 shots.
You wanna hold your action for hold monster possibly?
Hold your action for once his hold monster pops off, then you start.
Yeah.
And then you smack him at crit?
But you only get the one shot.
It is a
I'll only get
gamble.
Oh,
I
yeah.
only get the 1. Okay, then in that case, I may as well just I may as well shoot.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You have
Okay,
advantage
well that was a
on
26 to hit.
Luna says you have
Plus-
advantage.
Okay. Oh, cool.
At least
Okay,
the
well,
first one.
Still taking 26.
26
and
hits.
then second shot is a crit.
Oh, let's go.
We got there.
Extended crit range of James the Gun. Thank you. I'm gonna pop 2 4th levels into here. 2 4th level smites. So that's gonna be an extra 5d8. James the Gun is a d10. Okay, that's gonna be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 3d10 plus 21d8s plus 22.
Let's go. It's about time we got that offbeat damage up in here.
Plus 22. That is 114 damage. And it can no longer heal. Its movement is reduced by 10. Jazz.
All right, it's bloodied.
Hand cannon.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That is my turn.
Dodger with Gene on deck. It already can't heal, Jake.
Right. All right. One sec.
CB! Oh,
All
thank you
right.
for the raid, CB. Appreciate you. Welcome in, welcome in. The Troublemakers. It's good to have you.
All right. Dodger is going to aim his gun,
Pew pew.
and a strange purplish pink glow is going to start building at the end of it. And then he fires, and I need a intelligence saving throw.
17.
Fails.
What level
And it
is
is cast at 5th level. Warlock problems.
Warlock
so
difference.
it's going to be 8d6
For all you
psychic
newcomers,
damage.
ooh, the party is out in. This is a Western campaign. They're out in the rusts where all the sand is like this strange glass that sends off electricity when it's shifted, and there's a giant Doom-esque worm that is draconic and currently trying to eat the party. And honestly, it's a pretty close fight because I am no longer slowed. I agree, Jared. We should change the music. It was on.
I wasn't thinking to
I was
change
into
it, but I was like,
into it, and then I wasn't.
who's going off on the melodica or whatever the heck that is?
The whatever have you.
Alright, so it's going to be 30 psychic damage,
30 psychic.
and is incapacitated until its next turn.
Psychic Lance.
Psychic Lance. So when it fires, just the bolt shoots out, and as it shoots out, it extends into this spear of energy and hits him in the noggin.
Nice. Very nice.
You can't do
Incapacitated
shit.
until its next turn.
Until the end of its next turn.
The end of its
Until
next
the-
turn.
Right, or-
Okay.
Until the start of Dodger's next turn.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Damn. Okay. Is that your turn, Dodger?
It's out of commish.
Yes. Wait, bonus action, I might... Second wind. I will use my bonus action as a second wind.
Very nice.
So I can get that, good 5 HP back, maybe?
All right, Gene, you're up.
Sorry, wait, am I close enough to Yester now?
You're pretty close to
I think
yesterday.
so.
Then in that case, I will move in Do-Si-Do as well.
Ah.
I remember what my class can do.
The two of you have a quick little dance party. And that gives you both an AC bonus, if I remember correctly.
No,
just
Dodger.
just
Just
yeah.
Dodger? Alright. Get fucked, Yester.
Oh.
Damn. Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just gonna repeat before and just do an Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
That's what I got. Okay, that one might make it.
Chat, this all came
Nope.
about as the party was rolling some encounters. Everyone rolled really, really good, and then
Nope.
Jake over here rolled a perfect 100, and so worm.
It's a total whiff. So,
Sorry, bud. That brings me to the worm, who is incapacitated. Is there anything I can do? Let me see.
I believe you can still use your movement.
The one time I don't type 5e into the search bar. It's like
An
this is what it needs to be.
incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. Actions being the general term, meaning reactions and bonus actions and legendary actions.
Okay.
But you can still use your movement speed.
Okay, it's gonna
Which is
burrow
interesting
down into the
distinction.
ground.
It's gonna take opportunity attacks.
From Dodger and Yester.
Yester.
And I think that's all the people who are within swinging distance.
As it does that, okay, I'm going to target it with a with a shot. That is another crit on a 19 because James the gun is a gun.
Oh my
Is a
God.
gun and a half.
That is a
Let's
ranged
do
attack,
it.
though. Can you do that?
We've allowed them to have the rules of melee attacks for this
We've
game.
allowed smites to have the rules applied
And-
to a within 5 feet.
I mean, it's a opportunity. I've got. Okay, I'll do Warcaster then.
Okay.
I will. Hmm.
I like this song. This is a good one.
I'm sorry, that was my plan. So I needed to think about something else now.
Sorry, bud.
It's all good.
I was muted. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. 17 plus 6. 23.
I will use the spear for the opportunity attack.
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
You pull out the
that's-
force breaker.
What type of weapon is that? Is it like a plus weapon at all, or is it just a regular?
It is. Oh gosh, Luna, you might have it written down, but if I recall, it is a +2.
That damage rolls made with the magic weapon. Okay. +2 weapon in that case. 2 plus. That is gonna be 22 plus. That is a 24 to hit then.
24 hits.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
That is going to be a 45 damage.
Holy crap.
Bonk.
Okay. Alrighty. It burrows down into the earth, out of sight, but certainly rumbling around in the ground, trying to stave off the incapacitated until it can return. That said, it leaves a big ass hole.
Did it make its wisdom save?
Yeah. 17 plus 6.
Damn.
Which brings us to Sia. That's all it gets to do on its turn is its movement speed because of incapacitated.
Mm-hmm.
It is going to hold her action for when it surfaces again and hit it with another guiding bolt.
Okay. Very good.
And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna second wind.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Over to Shale, over to Spooter. The little mechanical spider is up.
Let's see. I guess it'll also hold an action until it resurfaces.
Okay. What's the action gonna be?
Firebolt.
Okay. Stonks.
I go to reunite with my friends.
Okay.
30 feet.
All right.
And I will also use my reaction to hold an action
Okay.
to cast Chill Touch at the thing when it appears.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh.
Well,
Gone.
So fun fact,
dead.
gang. You've almost encountered this thing before. When you were in those mines and tunnels in the Deadweight Way.
Ooh.
You guys thought it was a
oh, that's
purple
what
worm.
dug the tunnels.
Hey. Yes,
Welcome
sir,
back,
you
your
are
turn.
up.
I'm
It
back,
is
sorry,
currently.
sorry.
You're good. It is underground.
I spilled Diet Pepsi.
How?
How far
not the
underground?
deepest.
How far underground did it go?
It's got 120 for movement speed, so it's in there.
Minus 10, 100.
Oh, you're right. 110.
Got him.
Ooh, we got him.
Ha! Okay. I'm gonna hold my action for when it returns.
Okay. Any movement?
Stay right here.
All right. Dodger. Which means the worm no longer is incapacitated at the end of your turn. And Stonks,
guess-
did you go towards the party by the rock or towards the party that is not by the rock, which is Dodger and Yester?
I've seen tremors. I'm going to the rock.
Mm-hmm. I've been to check on the range of prestidigitation so that we could emulate the little RC car with the boombox. But
I'll cast as a bonus action. I'll also do Spirit Shroud,
Okay.
and then I'll hold my action. Eldritch Blast
Okay.
for when it surfaces.
Gene. Sorry, Dodger, movement.
Do-si-do.
Okay.
What direction did the worm look like it went off in?
Down.
Just straight down, not like a...
It might have moved and altered from there, but all you see from up here is down.
Okay, then I'll chill.
Gene.
I'm gonna do some lay on hands for myself. I'm gonna use all of it. All right, I'm done.
Alrighty. Dodger.
Hmm.
The ground erupts around you.
Okay.
And it is going to attempt to eat you, but first it must succeed in biting you as
Okay.
it erupts into the sky. If it fails, you're going, oh, that's a crit! Oh no!
First, it's also got to get through all of our reactions.
I think both silver. Well, one, I don't have a reaction. I'm holding an action.
All right. So, do our action or held actions proc first?
Offbeat
should, yes.
on the technicals. Okay.
Yeah, firehold actions
Guys,
will
kill
proc.
this thing. We might lose Dodger.
Dodger's fine, actually, so don't worry about it.
Okay. Offbeat gets inspo and 10 HP from chat. Thank you, chat. Oh, thank you, Vloxy.
Now I will shoot it with James the gun. Thank you very much. That is a 26.
26 hits.
Okay.
23,
23 just
20.
hits.
26,
Hit.
and 27, 20, 28.
Hits.
I can do math. And he's like right under me, so he's definitely within range of my Spirit Shroud, correct?
I would say so, yes.
That is a 36 from Yester. 36 damage.
36 damage.
Just get this real quick. Offbeat, Hexblade's Curse adds a charisma bonus for each additional beam, or is it just the once?
As your proficiency bonus to each beam.
Okay, so it would be an additional 15 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And your spirit, because of Agonizing Blast, your charisma is added. Because of Hexblade's Curse, your proficiency is added. Yeah.
Oh, and that adds to each
beam.
Each beam and Spirit Shroud roll, or no?
Each beam, each instance.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 46 force damage.
Okay.
And 34 radiant damage.
Okay.
That is it.
We've got some other held actions. Please.
Is he within 120 feet of me?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Then yeah, I would hit him with the touch that is cold. 24.
24 hits.
It's a cantrip. Are you gonna resist Torino? Does he have his reaction
He
still?
does. Sod me. He's gonna shake off, not that, but the previous attack from Dodger. The cantrips from Dodger and negate that. My pen's dying on me.
Sag.
The radiant sticks though, because it's from. Because you hit. Oh
Well,
god, that interaction
no,
is
it's
weird.
from the spell.
'cause
It negates the spell.
Yeah, so if the spell isn't hitting, then the
and the shroud's not.
shroud is not
connecting.
proccing, yeah.
Sorry, Jake.
It is what it is.
Yeah. It's okay. Don't you worry your pretty little head, because I rolled less than average on all 3 of my d8s for chill time.
Got him.
That'll learn him.
It also got
How does
12
it-
HP back on the beginning of its turn.
No, it doesn't.
No, it didn't.
It's been hit with Spirit Shroud.
No, it
now.
didn't. Okay, good.
Chill touch. This is the whole reason I'm doing this. 12 damage.
12 damage.
Offbeat, I don't want to hear it.
Luna,
Got a 24 to hit on her guiding bolt.
that hits. Luna, please.
I hope it doesn't die because I wanna see this not happen.
24 radiant damage.
It pees a little.
Is that all the held actions, Gene? You cast healing on yourself?
I used. Yeah, I did lay on hands instead.
It's still in it.
No healing for him.
No healing for him.
I keep spilling my Pepsi. I'm so mad at myself.
So
Dude,
it's
fucking move it somewhere else.
it's biting Dodger and it crit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's I applied Hexblade's curse to it.
Okay, so it can't crit?
Oh, so it can't crit?
No.
Okay.
I
so
have armor of hexes.
It still hits you though, and it's a normal hit, correct?
No. I'll tell you. It's really good.
It's kind of cool.
If the target is cursed by your Hexblade's curse, hits you with an attack roll, the bite, you can use your reaction to roll a d6. On a 4 or higher, instead the attack misses you regardless of its roll. I have rolled a 6.
Okay, well that's one of its attacks.
Back.
That's pretty cool. I thought you were gonna go like all like 7 deadly sins, like full counter that shit. Like I thought it was like a
Nope.
a no you ability. That would have been wild.
So up
Yeah, that
into
would've
the
been
air,
cool.
Dodger goes with this thing as he manages to avoid the first bite.
Like dodge out of the way and catch onto its tooth as it like dives up.
Yeah, and then it's
Just
gonna try to
riding it
do
up.
it again.
Chompa chomp.
Okay.
Bite 2 electric boogaloo.
You're mad funny. You're mad funny guy.
Thanks, pal.
11 plus
I know
19
you have
to
us to the
hit.
worm. You're hilarious, Taco. You are my. Does chat know about your devout need to protect my unborn son?
No, chat does not know about how I will protect your son from all threats, American.
You better watch yourselves south of the border.
So it bites you.
What does it roll?
A dirty 30.
How far away is it
From you?
from Spooter?
Maybe 20 feet.
Can it cast silvery barbs?
What level spell is that?
You used it on.
Use your reaction
It's the
already.
beginning of my turn.
No, you use it on this turn against Dodger to stop his Eldritch Blasts.
You're
Yeah.
right, you're right. Thank you. Yeah, so I'll roll again. And who does the advantage go to for silvery barbs?
We'll give it to Yester.
16 plus 19.
Was it plus 19 to hit? What was this fucking
Dune?
Yegomoth or whatever the fucking hyena
It's what
demon
I
is?
put in place way back in the day when I was building this campaign for a 100 in the rusts. He is
All right.
bitten and swallowed.
You know,
100.
bitten.
Well,
16 points of piercing damage.
Guys, it's the worm from Lethal Company.
We should all play Lethal Company together. That'd be a time.
That would be
I
funny.
play Lethal Company with Jake.
Yeah.
He's in the company of rejects.
I had played it once.
It's the guy from Fortnite.
So here's the issue, Jake. The
Uh-huh.
issue is it's the same acid it chucked at you earlier.
Right.
85 acid damage.
Okay.
Sounds like you ain't dead yet.
He's checking to make sure, but he's afraid that he is.
Well, he won't be dead either way.
Oh yeah, there's
True.
this in
That's true.
the fugue state.
And even if he is, we got a minute before for Yes Sir and Gene to get to him. And
To carve him out.
There's a big hole. We just walked right in.
I do go down.
And I assume you don't go down past half your
No,
hit point max.
no, I don't auto die.
Okay.
I mean, it's double your hit point max anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
Is it? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's hard to overkill someone once you get to higher levels. At lower levels, it's like a
It's
Tuesday.
pretty like a goblin can do it.
Yeah, goblin with a well-placed spear can overkill a level 1.
Sia, do you know Dimension Door?
We didn't catch
Anyone
that,
else?
Sia.
I don't.
Yes, sir. I don't believe you do.
I used to.
In the before times.
In the before times, before the great nerfing of 2020,
So
of late 2023.
Dodger goes to 0 hit points. And his book opens and flips to a page, and his name glows, and he does not die.
Heckin' cheat death.
What
Okay.
ability is this?
That's why he's been collecting all the names.
Gift of the Protectors.
Ah.
Any name that is in my book, when they hit 0, they do not.
So you said they had like 1 HP?
Indefinitely, or
Once per long rest.
Dodger, you are in writhing pain.
Yeah, it sucks.
I mean, it's probably shock and adrenaline. He won't feel it yet, most
Yeah,
likely.
yeah.
His body's just shut down.
Okay.
I would like to take this moment to point out there's a lot of people who, when they're like, damage in D&D isn't just your meat points, okay? It's also like, I rule it that you only get hit on your last attack. What do you rule in this situation? How do
It's
you
your meat.
rule getting eaten by acid? What's your rule there, Mr. Clever DM who's never DM'd a game in their life from the sounds of it? Ha!
Yes, sir.
That's all right.
The tail comes. No, you're good. The tail comes whipping around and hits you.
Does it?
Well, with a 17 plus 19, I would think so.
Yeah, it does.
but imagine if it didn't.
Imagine if it didn't. That would've
Imagine a
Very
world
cool.
that isn't this one.
I thought the chances of him not rolling over 30
Wait, Fef,
twice
you
was
know
going to
that,
be
like-
pretty high,
like-
but
This isn't real life, right? Like, this worm's not like.
You make a valid point. That is 22 bludgeoning damage.
We're fine, dude.
Make a DC with 24 wisdom saving throw.
Banana bread.
How does a 24 on the nose sound with a 15 plus 9?
Very nice. All right, that's the worm's turn. See what you got.
Teach him a lesson that he won't forget. Like Mathematics 101.
oh, I didn't break concentration on Spirit Shroud, by the way, so that's still up.
That's cool.
Damn.
How? What?
Yeah,
But it never went to zero, so we just had to roll. Oh, yeah.
I'm
there's
just
a lot of
glad
damage to
Dodger's
roll
alive.
against.
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
How much?
'cause you-
what would it be for the?
Yeah, that's
acid?
80 damage.
DC 40.
DC
Yeah.
4 concentration.
oh, you didn't
yeah,
even
yeah.
roll.
No, I rolled for the bite and I forgot about the acid.
Ah,
And I was like 16, Pff, easy.
The bite? Ah, the acid? Oh! Oh! And I Hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing.
All right, we're done. Will this be able to get to YouTube?
I'm so sad that Dimension Door says the things in its rules text that it does.
What does it say?
That I can't teleport inside the worm.
Hello.
Why does it say that?
Sia, what are you doing?
Because
That'd be like known or insight. All right.
No, it's not in sight. No, that much.
I chipped one of my die.
Rip.
No. Anyway.
Rip.
I'm gonna cast a 7th level Shatter on its face. Channel Divinity Destructive Wrath.
Okay.
I need a con save.
That's a 2 plus. Comes out to a 9.
Failed that. That'll be 84 thunder damage.
Oh, cool.
64. Sorry.
Oh,
64.
64 thunder damage. Sia, how do you want to do this?
Yay!
See, I told you Dodger would be fine.
She's just like kind of like holding her side, is covered in acid, still kind of moves her hand up and then just like slaps her hands together. And the shatter just drops on its face and
You watch the face of this creature take the blow, and it just reels up from the impact, hits the ground, and then just falls to pieces in the front as the shatter just chunks into the face, and it all just becomes this gross acidic mess into the sand. And in the center of that sloughing, there's a Dodger.
Well, I'm
Oh,
still
God.
hasted.
Hi guys.
So, I guess he's not
That's-
actually out, not dead. So, no need to run in and slap with a revivify immediately.
Just I'm imagining right now in Avatar when Sokka climbs into Appa's mouth and then slides out in the just big puddle of saliva. That's Dodger just sliding out. Just oh hi.
Yes, just gonna speedily holster his gun, and he's gonna busy charge up his Oathbreaker, lay on hands. It's like a
You did.
clear.
Dodger
I'm gonna
chest,
be
just
50 points to
Oh,
50
bet.
points to you.
Donks from 59 feet away casts a healing word to feel included. You get 3 HP.
Thanks, donks.
The Lord saves!
everyone else takes half damage or takes full damage.
Well,
Okay.
that's one dead worm, but I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, there's a bunker over here apparently.
bunker. Well, maybe we can hold it. One sec. I'm gonna. Yester's gonna start taking the Force Breaker to pry off some scales
Okay.
from this dead worm.
Just
Dodger will help.
okay.
Like, how many can I harvest from this thing?
Well, they're pretty big. is kind of
How
the primary
can we-
issue.
Wait,
Do we have
how
a bag
big?
of? They're car-sized. So
So
you
what
gotta-
you're saying is sled-sized.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I'm
We just
gonna.
need to make a
you have a
sail.
war horse.
I'm gonna cast Find Greater Steed again to get my warhorse back.
We just need rope. We got plenty of rope.
well, you
Yeah.
you guys can also just like break it down.
I know, but we need to like
break it down. I ain't gonna harm it.
I don't want
Yeah, we need someone
to.
to smelt it.
We don't
Yeah.
even need the horse to pull it. Like so you could just cast Gust.
Forever?
No, but Well,
Can I
technically, I
reanimate
can
it?
control which way the wind's blowing. So if it's blowing, we can.
Dodger would like to collect
don't know about
vials
that
of
one.
acid because that stuff is potent and it sucks.
It do be potent. It do be potent.
Yeah, what acid is this, Dodger? Is the like hatred? Is this condensed anger and resentment? That stuff was nasty.
You know, Mike, that sounds like the most accurate statement I've ever heard.
I'll give you that it does 6d10 when coded onto a weapon or administered.
And how many vials am I able to procure?
Infinite.
All the bottles because I have its stomach at my
I'll
disposal.
give you 3.
He gave me 3.
Okay. And okay, so we get at least one of the big scales.
Yeah, this giant plate has now been carved off of the side of it and is now just kind of slightly bowl-shaped. Sit chilling on the sands.
Yester's
that-
gonna plop himself in it, hook up his warhorse to it. He's gonna be like, "All right, we have a sleigh, everybody. A lightning-resistant sleigh."
Yeah, it's pretty nice, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a minute.
Less chafing.
Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Gene,
Yep.
Uh-oh.
you know Find Greater Steed, right?
No.
Find
I mean,
Steed.
I could, maybe think about it for a while.
Taco's
I
got
think-
an obsidian horse in the pocket.
I do.
I
Stop.
also have a horse of some kind.
How far away are we? We could take these in and make fully lightning-resistant, magic-repelling armor for all of us. Or at least shields and equipment related.
Allegedly.
But potentially.
Here's the
You
thing.
Need a very skilled smith.
If it was lightning resistant, this thing wouldn't be able to be out here.
What?
It's lightning,
Lightning immune.
Oh.
Lightning immune armor. There. Hey.
Well, good thing we got an NPC guy who can invent stuff like a train powered by light beings
So
do-
right.
Do
and
you
full rest potions and an Iron Man suit.
Tell Obadiah. How far away is this from Obadiah's place?
wait? Obadiah
Dude,
made the
you're
train.
so far.
Yeah, we're
I know
the
we're
other
far,
side
but
of
I'm
the
like-
rusts. The long ways of the rusts.
I stole off camera. I stole Obadiah's hairbrush.
You guys have been traveling for weeks.
With his hairbrush.
Well, you've got his ghillie suits.
Are those associated with his home?
He made them for you guys.
In his
In his home. because-
Yes, in his home. He made them.
Are you trying to find a way to teleport back to him still?
made with his hairbrush?
Oh, where is my hairbrush?
Yeah.
You seem to be dropping Veggie Tales up in here.
Yep.
What if we should probably go to the dwarves, but definitely mark this corpse location on the map. Could I rig it so I can get 2 giant scales?
Make a survival check
I help.
Guidance from Spooter.
with guidance.
And it's being helped.
Yep.
Yeah.
At advantage and guidance.
Bet.
Thank you, Vex.
Crazy
That is
this
an
whole Thursday night turned
18?
into an episode of Monster Hunter.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's a good 100
18.
roll, though, huh? Like, that's a good thing to put up for a 100. I feel like that was a
I like
good
Yeah,
episode-long fight. Like, we're almost done for the night.
Yeah.
That's an 18 I got.
18. You do manage to pry yourself another secondary plating.
All right, I'm gonna strap it to the first, so it's like a
It's like a
bench.
clam. Oh, no,
well, it's like
sorry.
Just-
there's a bowl, and then on top of that, sideways at the back is a bench. I'm gonna secure it tight, basically,
Okay.
just so
You
it's
just stack them.
easy to track or whatever. I don't know. I'm just making it so it's easy to transport them. They're not too bulky with each other. All right. let's go to the dwarves. Let's go and say hi. We'll stop by because we need to get Shale here. Wait, why don't we go to the dwarves again? We saw the mine already. Shale, what are we doing? What are we doing here?
Shale is in the hole.
Let's go get Shale.
Yeah, he went to the bunker. Well, he said there's a bunker down there, but it's just a hole.
Yes, sir. You
Just
get
a
to the
hole
hole
with no ladder.
Yes, sir. You get to the hole, and it's dark, but there is some light at the bottom, and you're able to kind of shimmy down. Difficult terrain.
Well, first I'm gonna scream down and we're like, Shale!
You don't hear a response.
I jump down.
Okay.
Oh,
Bones is in. Stonks. You briefly clatter apart and get back together as the skinny and bones that you are, just bones really.
And what?
And you see before you.
How far do I fall?
You fall 23 feet. So
Roll my 2d6.
you take 12 falling damage.
Jesus Christ!
I rolled max.
Why? Gravity.
It's working.
The lantern that was lit has been put down on the floor, and a silently shaking with sobs Shale, his back turned to you, as before him is maybe 30 to 40 dead dwarves.
Shale, we killed the thing.
He kind of turns. That's good.
Yeah, you should come not here.
You kind of lead him back up through the hole, and out comes a very, very shaken dwarf, putting on a brave face, trying not to cry.
Pat. Yester, you're better at these things than I am. Jump. Back down the hole.
All right.
You take 10
much?
falling damage.
Jesus Christ, dude, fucking calm down.
Stop jumping down the hole!
It's the most efficient way.
I'm gonna lay a rope down there so we can have something to hold on to while we fall down. So we don't take fall
While
damage.
you're re-putting yourself back together, Stonks, the rope comes down and becomes like the center of you, and it's like tangled up inside, and you have a moment where you have to like, looking around, it looks
22.
like one of the dwarves killed all the other dwarves in here,
Ah. Yester.
and that dwarf is also dead.
Less Yester.
You just 1v30'd an entire room of dwarves.
1v29.
I don't remember if it was 30 or 40. I just picked a number.
Oh.
But sure, yeah, probably 129.
Make a investigation check.
Ooh.
The one who clearly did the killing is covered in gore.
How dead do
what
they look? How
time
recent?
is it?
No, they've been dead for a hot minute, if I'm being honest. It's probably been maybe
We are in the
week
desert.
or so.
Week? Okay. That's a lukewarm minute.
Oh, stinky.
What time? Yeah. Oh God, no. Stonks is not the one for this. Oh God.
We probably would have got a cool hot burst of it whenever Shale threw the door open.
Yeah. Oh, thank God I don't have a nose. What time is it?
Midday.
Give or take. Midday.
So Shale, how you doing?
He's
roll a dirty 20.
unresponsive.
I'm gonna lean over to Shale. Like, is he alive? He's clearly alive.
Yeah, he's
like
he's
catatonic.
just kind of sat down and facing away from the two corpses that are at the top of the rock, and is just kind of trying to put himself together. Yeah. He's
Shale.
just trying to.
We need the worm's dead. We got it. All right, come on. Let's get out of here. There's no reason for you to be here. Stay in place for you. Come on. I'm gonna lift him up. I'm just gonna put my hand on his back and I'm gonna lead him out. And like kind of put my hand like on his head to keep him just like looking straight ahead so he doesn't look at any of the bodies. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Yeah, you guys walk to a respectful distance, and he starts getting his breath under him. He goes, "Oh, so sorry, that I wasn't a part of the fight. I did not think we could win."
That's fair. Well, we did. It's dead. We got 2 of its scales. We're gonna go and take them to the dwarves, see if they can make something of them, or we're gonna have a friend Obadiah take care of it.
Well, I'm sure that we could be most accommodating, yes, especially for ridding this thing of these lands. I've never even heard of one of these worms getting out here.
It clearly was not where it's supposed to be. How do you feel about this damn thing? What? These things are supposed to be in the Shifting Pales. Do dwarves deal with them much, or is this more like another person's problem?
I've never even heard of it, being all the way out here. The dwarves surely must know. It must have been causing problems for them. It can't get much farther north, because we'll be getting into the Sidian wastes. And by that point, all of the insects would be a bit of a problem for that worm.
I see.
I knew one of them.
Yeah? How'd you know him?
His name was Henrik. He was a drinking buddy of mine. Before I was brought into the military to become a spy. He'd gotten fat. Yes, sir. You've been killing things, and people around you have been dying for so long. How do you just shut it off?
Shut what off?
This clearly doesn't faze you. All of you take everything in such stride. It can't be that you don't care. So what is it?
Somewhat comes with the territory. Dangerous line of work that we lead. A few things that we know. One thing, you're gonna leave corpses in your wake, and you're gonna have to kill people who disagree with you sometimes. Because they do the same to you. It's not about shutting it off. It's a matter of understanding that if you weren't dead, that if they aren't dead, you would be. We don't kill in cold blood.
You
It's
find
not like
solace in the lack of choice?
I think you sometimes have to. If you're choosing to kill every single person you meet, that's a lot of burden for somebody who, if all due respect, we wouldn't make the choice to kill people if everybody wasn't trying to shoot us first for the most part. Or trying to cause greater harm, or trying to cause greater distress on a larger scale. You don't choose to kill those people. They chose to get into dangerous business, and we're the brick wall that they run into.
I like that. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Alright, Stonks, what'd you get on the investigation check?
I burnt a portent, so 15 plus 5, 20.
Okay. Plain and simple then. Oh, what's up, everybody? How you doing, Northwolf? Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you're doing well. Everyone go follow Northwolf. Fantastic GM. Plain and simple. They were fleeing. Came here. And one of them turned. Upon investigation, the dwarf that's just covered in blood and clearly destroyed all of these what looks to be commoners, maybe one soldier. This one dwarf, you find pointed teeth, fangs, and a sense of undeath.
Noted.
And I think that's what we're gonna call it for the night, gang. Sorry, North Wolf, you're coming in right at the end. Everyone, thank you for being here. Got a couple of announcements real quick, and then we'll be doing a raid, so please do stick around. We got 3 weekly streamed campaigns here at the Long Shot Table, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And we just recently had the amazing Quincy from Quincy's Taverns join our Saturday campaign in Void Scourge. Offbeat might be able to tell you a little bit about that when he's talking about his characters. Do tune in, and if you want to watch some of the backlog, you can head over to the YouTube Jake and Feffers. You got Purple Eyebrows Taco, and of course, if you would like to join our community, we're as chaotic as we are wholesome. You can head over to the Discord, and we got hella memes. I will be running 3 games soon at 2 different conventions, 2 at Gen Con and 1 at Indie Comic Con, actually. So keep eyes out for me there. I would love to see you in person. Say hi. What else? We might be, me and Ben Brainerd are putting our noggins together to cook the Terraform Tuesday campaign into a world-setting template book. So eyes out for that. A bit down the road because we're still just starting. But I'll keep you updated on that. I think that's all of my announcements. Let me throw it over to Gene Brigg.
Gene Brigg, very rockin' pew pew this episode. Took acid damage real fast standing still with his haste. But, thankfully we got some actual DPS in this party, so... it was alright. I don't have anything else. Luna.
Sia is in pain, but is still standing. It's good. Blew some stuff up. Luna is also immune to lightning damage. But you can find me on TikTok and Instagram. Taco.
What's up? I'm Taco. I play stonks, and the carpet matches the drapes. And stonks almost got dissolved like a victim in a bathtub, but we didn't. So no true crime this week. Tune in next week to see what Offbeat has to say. Offbeat, take him away.
Hello, it is now next week. My name is Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me on YouTube and TikTok under those exact same names, as well as here on Saturdays. If you like Yester, you'll love Nova. They're like, one of them Scottish and one of them Southern. It's crazy. It's a good old time.
Well done.
That's me.
Well done.
Got it in one.
Level 20, Astral Campaign, Treasure Planet meets Feywild. That's Void Scourge. Over to you, Dodger.
Hello, I'm CritFailJake. I'm on TikTok and Instagram. I play Dodger, who almost got dissolved into nothingness.
I thought you were a goner, dude. I thought it was bad.
I was like, it's fine. My book's magic and I'm awesome.
It would have been really wild if I had critted again and it was negated again.
Yeah. Well, it is a
reaction.
I didn't expect you to roll over 30 twice though. I was like, surely he'll roll at least like a 27 or 28. I'll be able to be like, my AC's 30, it's fine. But no.
Oh.
All right.
Only I had shield along with that.
I think that's everybody. So everybody pile into this raid. We're going over to VexWild14, a fantastic friend of mine, playing a Monster of the Week tabletop RPG game. Show him some love.
Oh, Monster of the Week's great.
Yeah, and give him a follow. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. I'll see you Saturday for Void Scourge in space.
In space.
That is still the greatest name Taco's ever come up with. Thank you. Spies. Spies.